Trainees, one thing I did see from the CISA tournament, and that's what I'm going to point out for you guys so you guys can learn for later tournaments and later games. One thing I did see from the tournament that my trainees have to do a better job is off the ball. Is creating the angles for the other players that are playing with you that may have the ball, for them to find you on the feet, or actually just for you to create space for them. I saw a lot of standing. And what I mean by that is this. When you're off the ball and you don't have the ball and somebody else and your teammate actually is right next to you or maybe further on down the field, you must always be trying to create these angles for that player to help to find you at the feet or to play you into space. But most of the time I found everybody just standing there. You would just stand, and then what would happen is once the player got into trouble, then you would try to help. What you need to do on a constant basis is always dart into space, get out of space. Okay? Creating those little angles so that way that your teammate has a different angle to play to you. Actually has space to play into you. And that's the biggest thing, is creating your space off the ball. Many of you, if I were to ask you, how could you get the ball better? And you're like, well, they just couldn't find me. Or I was lost. Well, you're lost because you're reacting, you're following the ball around. Basically, you were just following the player, and then you would not get the ball because she would get into trouble or he would get in trouble, and then you would try to react. So if you're always looking to get in and get out of space, you're going to be a lot better player, and it's going to help the other teammates of yours find you better. So again, the major thing to learn from all of this is that you need to get in. If it's not on, meaning they don't play to you, get out of that space and live and make sure you're creating for a different angle. Okay? So get in, get out, and make sure you get those spaces and angles.